Hello everyone, welcome to the next episode of XENOSAGA Episode II, Jenseits, und Böse. Böse, I don't know. I should really practice my German pronunciations before I dive headlong into these German-named games. Anyway, in the last part, I thought I'd do a little bit of a recap, considering, you know, it's been a hell of a long time again since the last part, and I'll explain a little bit why I didn't upload any XENOSAGA specifically. Basically, last episode, we took a dive into Momo's subconscious domain, and we found out that both Momo and Junior, their memories resonated and created this world with not Momo in it, but Sakura, the girl Momo was based upon. And this takes part 14 years ago in Junior's past, where he's growing up with three URTV children, Negredo, Albedo, and himself, and a load of other URTVs, which exist to destroy Udo, which is believed to be the center of Sakura's issue of her not being able to communicate with the outside world. So, in this part, we're going to continue our depth into what we're that was a hard thing for me to come off the top of my head, believe me. So we'll continue that in this episode, shall we? Yeah, there was a lot of issues which caused me not to upload XENOSAGA, and mainly the emulator. I couldn't record at double the native resolution, which was a real shame, because this game looks really nice when you double the resolution. And also, there were a lot of issues to do with their hair. You could see like bits of black at the bottom of their hair, and random textures that weren't appearing. It wasn't brilliant. But now, everything works perfectly. So yeah, there was a lot of issues with this game originally, which I'll just quickly go through. On the emulator, shadows issues, slowdown issues, recording at 720 issues, 720p I mean, just a load of things. So we fixed most of that. Apart from a few issues with text boxes, the game looks and plays really well. So what that means is we're going to head straight in and get a decent episode out.
So you practice along with her piano. If you're that interested in her, why don't you just stay there in virtual space? I'm sure she'd like that too.
It's not like that.
I'm sure it isn't, Rubedo.
Your concentration's been slipping lately, Rubedo. It's almost time for our training in the Udo simulator. You know that, right?
Hey, I know all about it. I'm the Link Master. I'll fulfill the mission.
I can trust you, right? As long as you're here, I don't have to be afraid of Udo, right?
Of course. Pull yourself together. We're the variants. Your waveform's way beyond the standard URTV.
That's good. Really? Yeah, that's kind of Albedo at this stage. Majorly dependent on Rubedo, which is kind of sad, but there we go. That is Albedo at this stage. So yeah, now it looks really nice. Let me know what you think of it. If you want me to keep with this HD stuff or just leave it alone. I think it looks really good, and it means I can stretch it a little bit, which means it's not as 4x3 previously. We just supply nice. Oh, let's talk to this girl anyway. That's what she says. Yep, just like that 666. Alright, they're all on break. Sounds like a pretty hefty, well, sounds really bad, like regimented, well, they are bred for a purpose, so technically he sees them as beings that he can control. Anyway, if you see the bottom of the ground, the floor, that's what I was trying to say, it looks really beautiful. This game looks really nice when upscaled, because you can see the reflections on the floor. Oh, it's so good. Anyway, let's get on to this scene. This is the scene which pretty much put me off XENOSAGA, well, doing the recording for, well, it's probably been a year now. It's fixed now, thank God.
Pleased to meet you, number 666, Rubedo. I am URTV number 668. You may call me Citrine.
668? I've never seen a female type before.
Don't be so surprised.
How long have they been here?
The original fertilized eggs had both X and Y stock. I am an X-type, designed to preserve the egg's mtDNA. We'd be in trouble if the project hit a dead end with nothing but just use simple Y-types.
I'd heard there was a girl's word somewhere.
I thought the missing number was dead.
It's certainly true that a lot of units were disposed of. Unlike you male types, we have only 9 female types remaining. It's a shame, because theoretically we are superior.
Her eyes are very unusual.
Who do you think you are?
And just who do you think you are, Rubedo? We aren't normal children, you know. Even if we lost control of our waveform and died, we wouldn't have the luxury of complaining about it.
Sadly, that's one of the worst delivered lines in the entire game, the "Who do you think you are, Rubedo?" And my reason for this is, when someone says to you, oh, just the reflection, that reflection there is so nice. When someone says to you, "Who do you think you are?" then you reply, "Who do you think you are?" You put the emphasis on the "you" because it's a response. It's what you do. And it kind of annoys me that she didn't, because it just sounds like she's like, "Oh, who do you think you are?" You know, so I can't even do it with that. Also, who do you think you are? It feels like a repetition as opposed to an actual retort, which I find to be, it's not that brilliant. Anyway, there's a little stream. It makes me laugh, the little things that Shion has on her arms. I mean, the only purpose they must serve is to annoy the crap out of you running around. Anyway, let's head on, and we're about to do a second Encephalon dive. So we're in a dive, and we're diving again. People are going to say, it's Diveception or Inception, because technically this did it first. And this is actually a little more complicated than the dives that happen in Inception, because it's not really a complicated film.
I can't stand them. Shh. Just look at them. They don't even have wills of their own. All of them together just form one collective consciousness. Why is everyone up to 665 like that?
The standard types have weak anti-waveforms. It's not their fault they were born that way.
Yuck.
Thanks, Albedo.
This is not a drill. You will initiate a UMN dive into the subconscious domain of the sleeping patient and repair her sensory impairment. This mission will also serve as valuable anti-Udu training for you.
Your descent target is a white beach. This beach is a subjective image, created by the patient that exists below her consciousness. Within it lies whatever is obstructing her neural connection. We want you to identify and eliminate it.
The beach?
I've never been to the beach.
We'll definitely have to go sometime.
Is that supposed to be thumbs up? And the pre-rendered cutscenes again.
Why are you the leader? Number 666? You're a variant. You're a monster. Shut up, you losers! Don't make fun of Rubedo!
This is all telepathic, by the way.
Doesn't even come close to his! That's enough, Albedo. They're not our enemies.
Holy shit, it's FemShep.
It's alright, Rubedo. We both believe in you.
Negredo is FemShep. I know, like, FemShep's voice actor is everywhere, but, like, I didn't hear it until that line. So, technically we've dove the second time, and we're now inside Sakura's consciousness, inside a replica of Sakura, Momo's consciousness. Yep, things like this, they're good. This is the only graphical glitch really I can see with the game, and this is the text box, so if you don't like it, I might just... we'll see. The target point is the beach. We should reach it if we want to proceed north of the forest. Let's go. Oh, if we proceed north of the forest. Blah, 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 blah. Words, 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 many words. But yeah, this guy, it looks so nice, like, being upscaled like this. Even, you know, the cracks and all that kind of stuff. Walking on the cracks. Anyway, we're just going to go save, and we're going to meet you just a few minutes once I've adjusted a few things, set a few things up, got things right. Oh, I always forget this game is using the Japanese control system, being circle, being continue. Oh, we'll save over that because that's exactly the same save file for the last aborted recording that I had. Anyway. See you in a bit. Welcome back to the next bit of XENOSAGA. Well, what we're going to do now is just sort out some of our teams, because it's actually the first time that we've used Shion in a combat segment, so she has a lot of skill points and tech points that we really need to get her to learn. So, because Shion, being Shion, is usually more of a healing class, so obviously Class A, and we want to teach her Medica, Refresh L, Poison Guard, because, status inflictions in this game are just a nightmare. Okay, so Class B, Attacker Defender, will pass on that. It's always good to have memory on every character, just so everyone can remember what's what. Now E, Ice Blast. Now what we want is we want someone who can cast Ice, because one of the enemies is weak against it. Realistically, what we want is someone who can actually attack, well, someone using Ice Sword, which I think is in level 2. Yeah, that's Ice Sword. So I realistically want her to learn Ice Sword. Now, if I buy memory with them, class points, I'm not going to have enough to do it. There we go. Nope, 900. I thought that might be the best idea. So now let's go back into Class 1 and it's into level 1, Class C. And learn that. And let's see. Oh, but there's not going to be enough this time. We're going to get experience points anyway. Yeah, that pretty much put a damper on things. But memory is a good thing to have. Ziggy has already been in combat. He's actually got a lot of points since we last used him. So let's put some of those up. Now Ziggy, as I was saying, it's really good to teach him. Oh, he's already got Ice Sword, but it's good to have someone else having Weak Guard. I'm not really sure what to teach these characters. I've never really played this game in a sense, in like we need to do this to be 100%. I don't know. I just kind of tried to teach them everything. Break bonus chance, focus. He doesn't matter. I don't need to focus with him. Gosh, this is just me dicking around, going like, oh, wonder what I shall teach him. No, that's not stuff for him. Nope. Nope. Okay, what's on the Class 2? Oh, right, Class E. Yeah, we want some of the... Oh, actually, no, we want Heavy Guard. Because heavies are just a nightmare. It's so annoying. There we go. So we've got even more class points. Yay! I love class points so much. And Junior. Okay, well, we're pretty much running out with Junior. As long as we taught him Psycho Pocket, which is probably the most valuable thing to teach him at the moment. Class E, yeah, nothing else. I don't think we can teach him stuff yet. Momo... Not really much point, I don't think. I think we've probably taught... Yeah, we have. Attacker and Defender. Those will be quite useful for her, but to be honest, I think right now let's just leave it. What I want to do is, I want to get rid of Shion. I'll just get out my party. Shion, out my party. I've forgotten how to do all these menus. Okay, right, Battle Party, Momo, out. Oh, sorry, Shion, out. And Cosmos is going to be useful. Junior's also going to be useful. We might swap in Cosmos in a bit. Actually, oh, damn it, there's something else you need to set up. In this game, I don't know whether I've explained this, but there's no such thing as any equips. Basically, what you do is... take attacks, yeah, they're... Oh, damn it. They aren't skills, they're not others, they're under status. And you can have two things here. Now, we can also equip a swimsuit. Wait, what? There we go. So you have three things to equip. The swimsuit gives you 10% 15 damage upon yourself, but gives you 1 agility and all that kind of stuff. Now you can do that with many people. Like I have the swimsuit on most people just because the extra skill points that it gives you is quite useful. I mean, with Momo you don't really want to be taking that extra damage, but we'll put the swimsuit on once so you can see what it's like, and that's it. I'm just backing off. Okay, so Let's break some of these boxes. Oh, wow, that went quite high into the sky. Pick you up. There we go. 2 revive S's. And we just threw some hearts into some enemies. Fantastic. Okay, so what do we got? We've got 2 expressions. Now, expressions, as you see above you, are weak against ice only. Which is brilliant, because... Do I have some... Ah, yes, I do. No, I don't. I thought I... Oh, yes, it's on other person. Let's just stock. Okay. Junior... stock as well. Ziggy would be best to stock as. Now this is one of the reasons I actually chose this game, the US version over the European version, is these text boxes take up the entire screen, whereas here they're just small. It looks a lot better. He looks so stupid with his little snorkel on. Okay, so Ice Sword. We want to put that on Ziggy. Oh, they're really weak against Ether, but whatever. Let's just put Ice Sword on him. And their breakpoint is B and C. So if we just want to stock again with Momo. Oh.
Eat this.
No, it's BB. Oh my goodness, I've totally got the wrong one. Yeah, never mind. Oh, whatever. Just shove a few bullets in it. Usually with Momo, she can screw guys up. Okay, BB. Yeah. Skill points. Can we take this damage down? I'm sure we can. 188. Oh, that's a bit of a rich thing, isn't it? Yes, it is. Skill point times 10.
Let's get going.
And with the swimsuits. That was lucky. It's been so long since I've been in this game. We only get 160 points. Oh dear. You get times 10, it's a bunch of crappy enemies that don't help you in any way. Okay. Well, now that's done, we can head on down. Now there are traps in this game. I think there were traps in the last game, but you do that, and then they go into it, and then you hit them, and you get a stock bonus in this one. I think.
You can't get away from my sensors.
Stock bonus, which means we've got a ton of stock to do. Which we're going to start with Momo, because why else? Ziggy's really good against these guys, because he's got fire, and they are weak against fire, and physical fire damage as well, which is nice to have. So double and we want to boost that. That is why you have fun with Ziggy about. Do I have something which can give stock to... No, I don't. Whatever, we'll just, like, put all the stock into him. Well, high critical. Yeah, he's dead. He's just screwed, so... What I'll do is I will actually stock. And wait until skill points are needed, and then double B him. And just be certain to do 1 stock. I don't think stock carries over much, but there we go, skill point times 2. Oh, I'm really getting into this battle system again. A little slow, because I haven't played this game in a while, but... We're back to all the fighty fights, McFightingtons of fight-worthy. So yeah, down here, we're only really going down to this point, because there's like 2 medkit M's that we could use, and the extra experience, which in this game is always a positive thing.
I will show you
What?
a real
Oh,
battle is
great,
like.
it's a friggin' pincer attack. I'm sure you will, Ziggy. I'm sure you will. You gotta stop, Momo. Yeah, their first attacks are always, I loathe your blah blah blah, because they're called expressions, so they loathe a certain expression, or they're expressing how much they loathe a certain thing about you. I'm not sure why they're inside Momo of all... Sorry, Sakura, or Momo of all things, but there we go. Right, this is Junior. Oh, he's got no stock. Just spend the first time stocking up, because once you finish, these guys give you a free turn. And you can... Oh, great. Junior's not doing too well in terms of damage, but I will restore him in a few seconds. Okay, Momo's got... Okay, fine. Boost before I even have the chance to boost. They do that. It can be quite annoying. Yeah, this is always creepy, why that's in the game. I don't know why, but apparently it is, so we just really move on.
Eat this. Eat this.
I think that'll probably kill it anyway. Oh no. But I boosted with... Why? I boosted. Sometimes the boosting in this can be really annoying. Alright, I've got Momo next anyway, so let's break this guy out. Right, so who have I got? Oh, who do I want to get the skill points from? We didn't have an attack for everyone, but there we go. There we go. Ah, there. The battles in this are fairly straightforward now. As long as you abuse their weakness and their breakpoints and stock. Stocking is so important. And also, the way it tells you how long battles took you. So yeah, for this part I'm going to leave all the battles in, but later on, do you want me to cut battles if we have the same enemy encounter as previously? Because I can't see there being too much use to keep them in. I think everyone... I could have just gone back down to... I'm going to head back anyway. I could have just gone back down and healed up there, to be honest. But, oh well. Oh, that's a bit weird. A box that you can't break that has strange text on. That is really weird. Now, there's not something in the guide about that, is there? No, there is nothing about this strange box. That's really creepy, actually. I wonder if there's anything specifically about that. Anyway, we head up here. This is the box we actually want to get to. Look at that road. It just goes on and on and on for miles. Absolutely miles. And we still can't destroy this, whatever it is. That is a bit weird. Also... Alright, because I thought I was glitching at it where she was just sliding. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to get rid of Junior and put Momo... Sorry, I keep forgetting this game is Japanese orientated. We want basically the tanks. The reason why Momo or Cosmos... the reason why it's Junior, the reason why we got rid of Junior for Cosmos is simply because both of them are really good at downing people, like very good at. Cosmos airs and Ziggy downs, and with these guys, once you've downed them, you deal phenomenal damage anyway. Just go back there to heal. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. The battle system's really good once you start beginning to exploit it, and really, use stocks. Stocking in this game is so much easier than it was in the last game because of the fact of how chaining things and breaking them in air can deal ridiculous levels of damage. It's truly phenomenal. And actually, I didn't appreciate it until the previous... Oh gosh, I'm so hungry. Until recently. This is probably not going to be as long as episode as you're used to, but we're actually not in cutscenes for the first time in ages. I honestly thought there'd be an enemy in there. I can't get over Momo's heart. It's brilliant. Destroy all the boxes. Get all the enemies. Okay, so this battle is versus a necessity and... No, sorry, an expression and a necessity. Now, a necessity takes a BC to break and is weak against ice, which is going to annoy me because we'll just have to turn one of them into an ice. So just stop with Momo. I should really get her out of that swimsuit. I don't like it. It freaks me out. It's a really naff-looking swimsuit as well. Not that I would want to put a 12-year-old girl in a swimsuit, but whatever. It's purely for the stats. Purely for the stats. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to get you going and Ice Sword. Actually, while we're at it, should I put on Cosmos or Ziggy? Whatever. Cosmos. We'll keep Ziggy for the expressions. Let's just keep stocking. As long as he doesn't do that on Momo, we're fine. Momo can be a bit bad with that kind of damage. Yeah, these enemies have really weird attacks, and I don't know, they're not Gnosis. Like, this game we haven't actually met Gnosis yet. See, that takes off pretty much half her health. Let's stock, and then the next go we'll get Momo to heal herself. Yeah, once you establish a rhythm, it's so much fun. Really? You're gonna do that to Cosmos of all people? Okay, let's get Ziggy getting one of these guys down then, shall we? Nah. I should have really pummeled it while it was down. 69 damage though, it wasn't really worth the extra. Okay, so these guys, their breakpoint is B and C, I think. Yes. Oh, we'll just kill that one. I didn't air it. Oh, damn it. Whatever. I'm sure this girl will be able to deal with the damage. Nope, still got loads of health. I'm getting the breakpoint wrong every damn time. I had to pick Ziggy. I had to boost Ziggy the instant that happened because I was like, oh, Ziggy, and then I realised Ziggy can't actually hit anything in the air, which is the most annoying thing about Ziggy, really, if I'm going to be honest. That was 2 minutes. Oh my god, I apologise for that, guys. That's ridiculous. Right, we'll head straight into another fight after I've just healed up. There we go. Most of the time it's quite nice. I really should use one of the characters... Actually, no. Always use a character in the back to heal everyone else, because their HP and their EP actually regenerate slowly over time. True facts. True facts. God, this game looks really good in, like, even double the resolution like we've done here. Okay, now I've got a evacuation, which I should really look up what that means again. Now, evacuation, that needs A and then a double B attack. So really, you need Momo and Cosmos to be able to deal with that one. And this one, you need Ice. So what we're going to do is we're going to get... who are we now? Yep, we're going to stock. And then we're going to use Ziggy to put Ice on top of himself so he can get rid of the necessity. He's actually... well, he's only weak against ether attacks, so it's really not the greatest situation to be in. But whatever, we'll just boost. Just stock, sorry. Damn it.
Mystic powers, grant me a miracle.
It's always good to have her with a lot of boosts, a lot of stocks, because then you can really go over the top when something's not dead, but it should be. Okay. Well, it's on the floor. Let's go for it. Ah, good. We've got it. Oh, damn it, you had to boost at that point. Yes, just slap Momo. I'm sure she won't mind. There we go. Shoot this guy. Square, square. Circle, circle. Get Momo up. Although airing those guys seems a bit pointless, but there we go. Oh well, we're kind of killing them. We're kind of doing a good job. Nice going, guy. Good guys. Oh wow, that's not got anything left. We'll get rid of him. He's pretty powerful. You know, he's packing the punch where he needs it. No, we need to regroup and stock. This is pointless. It's just wearing down their HP. As long as it doesn't hit Momo, we should be fine for this. I should have really stocked, but there we go. Just don't hit Momo. We'll be fine if you don't hit Momo. This is where you get him. When he's aired, the damage that he gets dealt to him is just crazy. And there we go. You look like a swimsuit model, you oh dear, like an idol. Anyway, I'll utilise what I said I would and use Chaos to restore everyone's health. But pretty much, really straightforward. Now this place. Oh, one attack doesn't seem to work. 2 attacks don't seem to work. 3 attacks don't seem to work. 4. There you go. It's an ancient encephalon device. So you've got a dive device within 2 stages of diving. Can we dive any further? Yes, we can, and that will come back much later on to be of some use. And there's no enemy in there, but I bet you there's an enemy in this one. Oh, no. But it alerted the guy and there was a trap right next to it, which we could have used.
I'll take care of support.
Oh dear. Okay, so it's a necessity and a Vasculian again. So we're going to do what we always do and just stock the crap out of these. Yeah, whatever. You know, Momo and Ziggy and Cosmos can just so deal with that. I mean, this is getting pretty brutal, but they can deal with it. I should really put the swimsuit on Cosmos, actually. That's one thing I totally forgot about. I don't think I've done her stats very much. I'll have to take a... No, she doesn't have any ether. I'm going to have to work on her stats afterwards. Can't believe I didn't do that. Right, now we're pretty much ready to go. Oh, I can't boost anyone, so we're not pretty much ready to go. Nicely done, David. Nicely done. Wow, that was pretty damn powerful. And still not enough damage. Oh, well, we kind of dealt with him. It's just the turns and the way things work out, really. I mean, once you've got this guy on the run, like if we boost her now and then... Oh wait, that was bad. That's not the right zoning anyway. Well. Oh well. Just start with everyone again. I'm literally... What did you do that for? I didn't ask you to do that for. Occasionally the controller will randomly do things that I don't ask it to do, which is really bizarre. One day it will get me killed. So I don't know what the hell that move is, but every time he does it, it looks like he eats a sweetie wrapper. Or just something like that. It's ridiculous. Let's just keep stalking. Yeah, I'm going to have to finish it. Oh, great. I knew that would happen. Oh, damn it. Again, I did the same stupid thing. Put her in the air. Yes, now it's in the air. I can't hit it because it's... Would you have any ether which could hit him? Yes, we do. No, we don't. Yes, we... No, we don't. Brilliant. He's so strong, it really annoys me, but there we go. Well, let's floor this guy. Finally! Gosh, I need some more trading with his battles. Okay, so we're going to end the episode off here. Apologise for this one. This has been the first time back recording doing a game like this on an emulator. Let's just... There we go. So we'll continue onwards. Actually, we'll just head down into here first. There seems to be quite a rock strata with a cutout. I wonder where that leads. Well, we'll find out in the next episode of Let's Play XENOSAGA. I'm not going to finish just now. We're just going to work out some skills for Cosmos, because technically Cosmos isn't even here. So all we really want is to teach her memory, and then give her all these. Class D, what does she need? Class H, we don't have enough points yet to do. The swords would be good. Medica, all. Yes, she needs the guards for weakened stuff. There we go. That'll make it so much harder for her to be afflicted by that. I hate that's one of the inflictions that I hate the most. It's very difficult to get yourself stuck in a position, so I tend to do, if I have the money, I tend to do, well, the past, I tend to do all more at once. Anyway, guys, that's been this episode of XENOSAGA. I will see you in one soon. Take care. Hey guys, this is GoldeneyeDS. I really hope you enjoyed this episode of XENOSAGA 2, but there was a few things that I want to ask your opinion on. One of them is the borders. What shall I do with the borders? They've got quite boring, they're just sat there, and I wondered if you thought, when I move the picture over to the left or the right, I get about a third to a fifth of the screen back, and I was wondering, what do you want me to put there? Do you want me to put anything there at all? Do you think I should put stats of enemies, the breakpoints of the current enemies, the battle we're in? Maybe instead of the drop-down box for the enemies, have the details in a side like I did with XENOSAGA 1? Or do you think I should have different things, like items in the current area or the monsters within the current area? Those kind of things. Or maybe what we're doing, I don't know. That's what I would like you to think about, or just let me know what you think should be there, because I really want to do something with it, but I'm not sure myself. And it's got to be, it can't be like explanations, because that's just far too, it's a very small area, and especially for people who are being forced to watch in 144p, 244p, you know, 360p at a push, might find that very hard to read. And I was wondering what we can do about that. Also, the text box issue I mentioned in this video has since been fixed. It was an option that I checked, that I foolishly checked, and that has now stopped that entire issue, which means the game pretty much plays flawlessly now, which means the HD in this video and the better rendered graphics will be something I'll be keeping throughout the LP. So let me know what you think of that, and what you think of what we can do in the side box. Thank you very much, see you again soon. Bye!